Hello guys and welcome back to my Olympus gameplay. Let us resume. We recently defeated Dioscuri and yeah, a new section of story is starting. Europa has been taken by Asia Doman and yeah, the betrayal has been brought to light. We don't know what Zeus will do. And yeah, he's lacking a lot of, what do you call it? Manpower, god power. I don't know. A lot of the gods are gone, so yeah. Directly beneath the fifth tree of emptiness, Magellan. Intestinal mountainous city Olympus, great orbital shrine Olympia Dodona, the center of its operations. Revelation is, who is going to preside this time? There's no Europe. Oh wow. Yep. This will be neither sacrifice nor prayer. All we seek is the King of God's judgment. Great. Oh my God. He has ruled the heavens since the dawn of time, emerging triumphant in no less than the four Markia. By day he rules over clear blue skies, by night he conquers what lies beyond them. He is the wielder of the great thunderbolts capable of shattering stars, galaxies, even the very universe. None less than the authorities of Uranus and Cronus bow to his will. Oh yes, he is the great demiurge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Almighty Zeus, please grace us with your presence. Tell us what should be done with this cowardly, treacherous queen. Oh boy, as always, his entrance is insane. Europa. I trust you understand why you, my priestess and queen, stand here awaiting sentence like a common criminal. Lord Zeus. Well now, I simply must ask, what in the world were you thinking, O queen? Indeed, you are heavenly Zeus's queen and priestess. You are the direct recipient of his love. And yet, this is how you repay him? With treason and treachery? You know what, I never thought about this. Like, it's actually dawning on me. This is very similar to how Rhea and Cronus had like the whole thing where Rhea actually saved Zeus by, like, you know, feeding a stone to Cronus when Cronus was consuming his children because one of his child was supposed to slay him. And like, you know, every time it happened, and Rhea like, you know, once like, you know, when Zeus was born, Rhea, I think that's how the legend goes, Rhea fed him like a stone or something, and actually, like, you know, like in secret let Zeus run away. And later on, Zeus is the one who came and slayed Cronus, and, like, you know, like just I think sealed him to Tartarus or something. I don't remember, something like that. This reminds me of that, because here Queen Europa is basically saving her children. It's children, I'm talking about the humanity. Queen Europa is doing that, trying to save her children, and like, you know, from the father, that is Zeus, you can say. Like, you know, obviously Zeus is not consuming his children, but basically he's, like, you know, kind of standing in the way of their growth, you can say, stunting their growth, making them stand still. Which in itself is, I feel like it in itself is something that a father should never do. And this reminded me of that completely, because it's the same thing, kind of, you know, like how Rhea, I think Rhea was the name of Zeus's mother, wasn't it? If I'm wrong, like, you know, I apologize. Yeah, like it reminds me of that, like that, just like that, how that happened here as well. Europa is doing the same thing, saving her children. It was your guidance that enabled the pitiful dregs of the fourth Markia to vanquish both Demeter and Aphrodite. Another thing, funny, like Zeus felled Cronus, who was saved by his mother, and I guess by the end of it, we, you know, the humans who are technically the children of the gods and goddesses, we are going to, I think, obviously, like, you know, oh, sorry about that. Oh my God. My hand kind of, oh great. I need to go back. I apologize for that. So yeah, as I was saying, like, you know, we the children are going to slay him by the end of this Lostbelt, I think. Ah, I deeply apologize. That went on full, like, skip mode. my hand was resting on the screen. I didn't even realize. Just a sec. Oh god, here we go. This is a mess. And I cannot even go back. Like, can I go? I don't think I can go back. Yeah. Okay, what in the world you're thinking of, Queen? Reason treachery, vanquish Demeter and Aphrodite. Okay, I'm going to just read this part, So, alright. Ah, how tragic. Ah, how shameful. Even worse, it was all for nothing. No matter how hard you struggle, your proper human history home will never return. Oh, I guess, yeah. There is no longer a Europe to call your mother. What a waste. What utter foolishness. I suppose this is simply what comes of letting humans act on their feelings. Enough. You know, we have no reason to involve ourselves with Olympus's affairs, Limbo. Rasputin. Only our job is to wait for the foreign god's advent. Your interference has far overstepped your bounds. Damn. Oh, believe me, I was very certain as to whether I should get involved. But when I saw such a deplorable spectacle unfolding before my eyes, why, I simply couldn't help but take this matter into my hands. Indeed, if offering up our own head would make things right, it would be a small price to pay. Don't say this guy. Like the way he lies. Gods of foreign lands, the time of judgment is at hand. There will be a silence in my great shine. Yes, of course, my humble apologies. In that case, yes, by all means. We disciples of the foreign god humbly await your most right and just and righteous decision, O mighty Zeus. Please take all the time you need. Okay, now Karok is here. What's gonna happen to Europa? If they're dragging her into Zeus's altar, it's gotta be something they're about to cut her head off, right? Oh my god. Wait, can you even kill gods like that? I guess this is Zeus, so yeah, probably. Very possibly. Damn it. I don't get it. Europa still hasn't told them our names, even though we'd make perfect scapegoats. Nah, Europa's not like that. Obviously, he's not going to tell, like, her comrades, or you can call her children as well, even though they're from proper human history. They're also her children. Why not? If she just tells them our scriptors made her do it, I'm sure they'll at least spare her life. Calm down, Karok. You really should learn to think before you speak one of these days. Yeah, anyone can be listening, I know Zeus agreed not to listen in our conversations as part of his contract with Kristaria, but we don't know for sure if he's keeping his word. You're right, I'm sorry. That said, the fact that his thunderbolts haven't already burnt us to a crisp is a good sign that he is. As for Europa, it's really not hard if you think about it. There's a very simple reason she's not saying anything. It's because she doesn't want you to die here. There you go. Or me, for that matter. Besides, I'm pretty sure she hasn't given up yet. Yeah, okay. Even now, she's chosen to remain materialized instead of ending her own life. She's really strong, isn't she? Well, of course she is. You don't get to be the mother of Europe by being weak. Yeah. Got up? I'm gonna go see Wodan. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I'm gonna try coming clean. Oh my god, no, I don't... Oh, go for it. In the meantime, I've got something of my own I want to do. Okay, he's actually... I thought Pepe would say, like, no, don't. Do you want to, let Europa's, attempts go to waste or something like that? I thought he'd say. You're not gonna kill yourself, right? That's definitely not Pepe. I doubt he's going to do that. Of course not. There's no way I'm dying in a world without David in it. Oh, really? No, I'm just gonna make sure a certain cartoonishly evil monk gets a bit of comeuppance. Cartoonishly evil monk. Monk, so I'm guessing he's talking about Limbo. Not, he didn't say priest. If he said priest, I'd say it's Rasputin, but Rasputin has done nothing here, I guess. Limbo's the one who's doing everything. Alright, it'll be kind of interesting to see that. Europa. I do not think you have gone mad. I am certain you agonized over the choice you made. However, you should have said something to me before setting down your chosen path. What? She would say that, yeah, I'm betraying you, then betray you? Like, this is not technically betrayal. She's basically, yeah, she's doing the right thing, you could say. Like, if you take that as betrayal, I guess it is betrayal. Yeah, betrayal of the trust. But still, I don't know. If you had done that, we could have avoided needless bloodshed. Any gods who are now dead would still be alive. That would defeat the purpose, I think, because all the people, like, all the Chaldeans would die, instead of the gods, because they'd have countermeasures. What a tragedy. I loved you. In you I saw a chance for our Lostbelt and your human history to reach an understanding. But it seems your blood ties with your original world were stronger than I realized. Oh my god. Like, this is what it is. Like, Europa said that I also want the people here to progress. She's not only thinking about the proper human history people, he's also thinking about people here as well, which Zeus unfortunately is not seeing. What is done, as I well know, but I must ask you all the same. Why? This Lostbelt, this world over which I rule, is the path that this world must take for Earth to be restored, for mythology to be restored. This is the path humans are meant to follow, and yet, why, my queen? Why did you do it? O kind and gentle Zeus, alas, what you feel for humans like myself, my dearest Zeus, is not love. There you go. You are a great protector of humans. You do a wonderful job guiding us. I can even see genuine compassion in your eyes when you look upon us. It is, however, not the manner in which one looks up upon equals. It's like he's looking at, I don't even know how to compare it. I was going to say pets, but people also don't, act towards pets like this. Like, they're much more affectionate. Not like Zeus's affection. It is the manner in which one looks. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess. But I kind of disagree here as well, because Zeus is stagnating their growth. Like, you cannot say that towards pets. We don't stagnate our pets' growths, We don't tell them that. I don't know. Like, there's no way to compare this. Like, yeah. Anyways, never mind. Like, surely in your great omnipotence, you must already know that. Europa. What, you mad? Indeed I do. Okay. He's not mad. He's sad. Okay. The love we give to humanity has been the love one has for pets ever since we awoke as gods. Oh my god. Perhaps things would have been different back then. Okay, I understand what she meant by pets. She's basically saying yeah, the thing that she said. He doesn't look at humans as like actual people with personality, or as their equal. Treats them as someone who's helpless without them, and always trying to restrict their activities, this and that. Yeah, you can say they treat them as pets. I guess I can see what she was trying to say now. Back when we were but unthinking ships with only enough intelligence to cross the sea of stars. No, my dear Zeus, I'm afraid you're mistaken. Humanity would never have loved a ship without a heart at all. Almighty Zeus, King of the gods, I am overjoyed that you decided to take a form that resembles ours. Europa, I have no doubt that the love you feel for me is genuine. However, I cannot overlook the sins you have committed by aiding in the death of two gods. Yeah, that's true. from his standpoint, you know. Even my twin children, the Dioscuri, are now gone from my interstellar mountainous city, thanks indirectly to you. No, they went there on their own. With you can blame Limbo for that. Limbo took them, and on a field trip, and yeah, like oh. Thus it is with a heavy heart that I must pass judgment upon you. Oh great. Oh no, what the hell? What's going to happen? Attention, my beloved citizen of Olympus. I, the all-powerful Zeus, bring you news from atop great vital shrine Olympia Dodona. It's like a radio jockey. A decision has been made. A decision has been made. Queen Europa, my beloved emissary from proper human history, has regrettably committed a grave sin. Decide. Oh my god, he's... Weep and wail, my beloved citizen. Oh, I thought he was going to tell, like, you guys decide, like, what we should do with her or something. Your lamentations are my tears. Your wails are my anguish. At noon today, upon Olympia Dodono's great altar, there will be a public execution of Queen Europa. Oh my god. I feel like Ritsuka's going to go there. My beloved citizens, you will all be shown a video. Whoa. What? Hey yo, this is a bit too messed up, I feel like. This is going too far. Okay, what the hell? What? A video. Watch it close. Yo, this is insane. What the hell? Oh my god, watch it closely. Let tears spill down your cheeks. Once the execution is over, you will be permitted to mourn the loss of our queen for the next 100 years. Alright, okay, this is a bit too much. What? Okay. Yeah, I feel like we got a new mission. We need to go break Europa out, I guess. Like, oh my god. Okay, we'll have to fight again. There's a Berserker, Lancer, and a Caster, so Saber and Rider. Okay, you know what? Let's take her. Let's remove her. Here you go. Excuse me. Okay, what else? And let's take another Saber. No, not another Saber. Let's take another Rider. And let's take her. And let's change this to, I don't know, some random servant. Let's just take her. I don't know. I don't think this will be a tough battle, so I'm not taking proper. Yeah, not making a proper team. Foe! Did you hear that, senpai? They're going to publicly execute. There you go. I heard. We've got to do something. Easy there, young man. I can't have you running off yet again when we have only just re-established our connection. Just to make sure you are safe and sound back in Alliance West, yes? Good. Now, hold on just a moment. I have just finished going over your latest reports and I need a moment to think. Putting aside the facts that your recent run-in with Tamamovich Koyaska is considered into a single line that simply says encountered and fought Tamamovich-Koyanskaya. Oh yes, I took the liberty of abridging her battle report as she continues to be rather subject for quote off. Okay, thank you, Holmes, for being so considerate. In the meantime, I would appreciate if you kept the truth about her identity just between us, at least until our mission here is concluded. Oh, the beast identity, okay. Gotcha. I say, why are you all hushed up over there? We can hardly afford to be confused right now. I also see that Grand Summon Article Aether is now on your possession. Good, good. It's most unfortunate that this collaborator, Queen Europa, was captured. It's also a great shame you lost a capable ally in Prometheus Hephaestus and that the enemy now knows about your underground hideout. However, in spite of all that, we are by no means at a disadvantage. Thankfully, Queen Europa's execution does not change our situation, which is the most important thing. Come on, Gordolf, we need to save her. Really, now that the Aether is finally in our possession, it seems to me her role in operation is over. Am I wrong? Oh god, come on. I guess Gordolf was not here, so that's why he's kind of looking at it in a more, what can I say? Like, you know, spectator form, you know? He doesn't know, is not involved. Well, true, I doubt the collaborator will have a major part to play from here on. While this will, of course, be easier said than done for the final phase of Operation God Destroyer, we need only to activate Aether in front of Zeus. As such, painful though it might be, there is nothing for us to gain by rescuing Queen Europa from her public execution. If anything, the prudent thing would be to stay far away. As it is very likely, a trap designed to lure us in and wipe us all out at once. Yeah, I also thought about it. Here, even I can see what an obvious trap this is. And besides, the fact is, at this point, whatever happens to her has no effect on us. Yes, and no effect at all. Do you understand what I'm getting at, don't you? Listen, it's difficult to say, but... oh god. We are fighting a war, and in times of war, one must sometimes make unpleasant decisions, even be callous. I guess he's right. Oh my god. So as one who has walked the path of cruelty and callousness myself, let me offer you this advice. Now is not the time to deliberate. Whatever you decide, I urge you to make your choice quickly. Okay. But I guess Rizka all the time, like, you know, kind of did what he wanted to. You know, like, by choosing the more unconventional path. And I guess that's what makes him this like, you know, what can I say, like, this popular, amongst servants and everyone else. I don't know, let's see. Like, if he actually doesn't, like, you know, decide to not go and save Europa, I guess that will be him breaking his character completely. Like, this has never happened before, so I doubt it will happen here as well. Let's see. So, do you think we should make up our minds soon, Emperor Caligula? Indeed I do, Shield Maiden. Right now, our ultimate objective is to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. And to do that, we'll also need to slay Zeus. Of course, we know what will happen if you're successful. Cutting down the Tree of Emptiness will end this Lostbelt, causing all of Olympus to disappear. And Adele and Meal probably end up dying. Oh. We've never been able to observe from the inside exactly what happens to a Lostbelt when it disappears from Earth. Ah, yeah. So I can't say for sure what will happen. But yes, we expect everything will disappear. And the chance of any life forms inside the Lostbelt surviving is vanishingly small. None, I think. Yes, we understand. The gods once told us that the destruction of the Tree of Emptiness would mean the death of all of Olympus. We knew that, and we still chose to remain in the God Destroyer Alliance. Even if we are all going to die anyway once we succeed, Queen Europa doesn't deserve to be executed. She should at least have a more dignified death. Yeah, that's true. No, that's not it. That's not really how I feel. That's only a pretext, an excuse. Everyone in Olympus gave up on being a father or a mother or any kind of parental figure long ago. They're all just things to be protected, mindless reeds who never think about anything besides prostrating themselves before the gods. But something about Lady Europa reminded me of my mother. You see, so she doesn't see humans like you and Miss Adele as meant things to be protected, but rather as children whom she wants to learn and grow as a true parent would. Yeah, that's right. I know we only spent a tiny bit of time with her last night, but when I saw her grieving the 10,000 years we spent in stagnation and how she and Adele laughed together, for a moment I felt like I was looking at our mother again. Your mother? Oh. Yeah, as far as Olympus is concerned, no, that's not it. As far as we're concerned, Queen Europa is the last mother to ever look out for us. She's the last person who has ever wished for a future where we could learn and grow. That's why I want to witness the Tree of Emptiness destruction and face our final moments with her together. The final moments, huh? Yes, that's how we feel. Sister, I feel the same way, Makarios. There is dignity in death. As an anti-hero who stole that dignity from far too many people, Master, I too would ask that you grant their wish, yeah. So that the end of all things past may be at least be a peaceful one. Indeed, this is also the wish held by the many lives I stole, lives that were lost thousands of years ago and whose wish even now resonates firmly within my soul. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I could never make a choice that I knew would result in my death. Hell, I don't even want to think about making one, or to remember that such choices even exist. But that being said, I would never reject another choice made under such circumstances, neither would I mock or deride it. I just find it very sad. And I do understand that if there was only one thing one could ask for in their final moments, yeah, it would be to share those moments with someone precious to them. Well, not me, of course, certainly not me. As a mage, my mind easily transcends such mundane human concerns. Yeah, we know, Gordos. At any rate, very well, Adele and Makarios, I understand how you feel. But I think under the circumstances... Okay. Let's go stop Europa's execution. Fujimaru just cut off Gordos. Right, exactly. Besides, you two have done nothing but help us ever since we arrived. And while I'd like to reward you at the moment, I can't even present you with a single freshly baked croissant. So, while this is undoubtedly be risky, if this is the best reward the God Destroyer Alliance could ask for, then we at Kalia are more than willing to help. Hang on, you already agreed? Why couldn't you just let me finish my speech? You didn't realize that. Because I'm already sure that you'd agree. Oh, you guys. Thank you so much. We know we're being very selfish, but... Selfish my ass, you don't need to thank us. Besides, we know plenty well by now how far you two are willing to go for what you believe in. I barely remember what my own mother looked like, but if I could, I'm sure I'd wanted to protect her too. So yeah, no way we're gonna ignore your request and go our separate ways after everything you've done for us. Exactly. It seems like you've reached an agreement. Then our next stop is Great Orbital Shrine Olympia Dodoma. Nice. Finally, Operation God Destroyer will be taking the fight to the enemy. You guys better not mess up this last part. Now, we want to encourage them, not discourage them. Good luck, everyone. Ah yeah, it's time for the final golden attack. Let's go teach that asshole Zeus a thing or two. But first, Janus. Oh, you finally wrapped up the sappy crap. About damn time. Also, you know, the samurai intuition or whatever can be kinda creepy. Janus, you were in a spirit form. Yeah. Pick up your damn shield. You sense that? There's an official guards headed, oh okay, into damn every damn room in the underground. Oh, I was like, why did she suddenly call her? I knew those Dioscuri bastards must have tipped them off about us. Check it out, they're crawling up our collective ass even as we speak. Keynes is right, I'm picking up dozens of clearly hostile magical energy signals near the alliance base. Oh! Here they are. Target spotted. There you are, vile Chaldeans. I see the God Destroyer Alliance is here too. Listen up, you scum. Do what we say and we'll grant you the mercy of a painless death. How about no? But if you should show the slightest hint of resistance, we will bring the full force of Olympus' official guard down upon your heads. What is your answer? Yeah, screw yourselves. Get ready to fight. Understood. Activating Autonax's emergency combat mode, engaging auto maintenance functionality, output at 60-70, stabilized at over 70%. The Aegis protection is still in effect. Commencing battle. Nice. Okay. Okay, one battle. Oh, this will be easy. Yeah, you know what? Wait. Oh, there's 7 of them. Okay, I was going to bring in Skadi to one turn it. Okay. Okay, now this. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, there's a berserker in here. Oh damn, that was insane. Okay, that takes care of that. All hostiles have been temporarily disappeared. We've subdued the guards. So they ran away. Okay. These guards are nothing now. I must have gotten even stronger than I was before. We all know that. No, they're just as tough as ever, Canis. We just happen to have more momentum on our side at the moment. But that won't be the case if we have to face 2 more waves in here, so we'd better get while the getting is good. What? Okay. I know, I just felt like saying it. And why the hell do you talk so weirdly sometimes? Yeah, cut it out, it gets on my nerves. Like, what is that git? Ah, now what you got against cowgirls? We nothing if not charming. All get out. Alright, I feel like this is like some kind of a dialect or something, I don't know. We'll have to abandon this base. Come on, we've got to get to the service from the southern corridor. Hurry. Nikola Tesla, heroic spirits. Well, this doesn't look good. I'm afraid our circuits were damaged during the battle. Oh, wait, what? I hate to say it, but it seems like this is as far as we go. Oh, damn. But please don't worry about us, my lady. We've already said our goodbyes. At least our heroic spirit selves have. Remember, we're just AIs using their personas. Indeed, and they certainly couldn't program emotions into us on top of everything else. So while we may not feel sad at this parting, it was still an honor to have fought by your side, even if we are only heartless AIs. Not at all, the honor was all ours. Yeah, I hope you'll all get to see each other someday. Didn't I just tell you we're AIs, not heroic spirits? We're not going to be summoned again like... Wait, of course, you already know that. Yes, we agree. It would be wonderful to see each other again someday. Well, goodbye, Master of Chaldea. Take care. Oh. Okay. We're currently directly underneath Central Altar Town. We should be able to see the Great Orbital Shrine up in the sky once we reach the surface. Our first step will be to escape to the surface, while our second will be to use the aircraft to take flight. Oh, whoa. Okay. From there, we'll make our way directly to the shrine. Will that work, Makarios? Shouldn't be a problem. Hey, Mustang. Are you talking to me? What is it? Do you have an issue with my decision? Nah, I'm sure you didn't make that call lightly. Now, if you just agreed to go along the spur of the moment because the twin speech moved you or some crap, then I'd be smashing a fat face in. But nah, you was actually weirdly persuasive back there. Hey, God of Music. You used my name? What is it now? Once we leave the base, we're gonna be fighting off enemies left and right. So since we might not get another chance to talk, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I will kill Zeus. On that, you have my word. And when I do, we'll officially be even. You good with that? Yeah. Absolutely. That sounds more than acceptable. Good luck, Canis. Also, once you all take to the skies, we'll be right behind you in the storm border. Oh, okay. Oh, so the storm border will be joining the fray as well. Now it's truly starting to feel like the final showdown is upon us. Okay, so I'm guessing Da Vinci and probably Nemo is also okay. While I doubt we'll be able to control the skies completely, we can at least throw them into confusion. We can't do that much, right? Technical advisor, there you go. Yeah, we can, I personally guarantee it, as long as it's time for us to take to the skies of Olympus. You're back, but what do you mean take to the skies? Captain's just about to be back, there you go, on the feet now. 2. From here on, the storm border will be here to back you guys up. Nice. First we need to get it rebooted, but once we do that, we'll be ready to unveil its special flight capability. Okay, nice. Which means the next time we see each other, it'll be up in the big blue yonder. So make sure you survive long enough to take flight, and we'll do our best to survive long enough to reach the Great Orbital Shrine's airspace. Sounds good. Okay. Ooh, alright then. Let's... Okay, no battles. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry to interrupt, Gadok, but we've got wyverns. What is happening? Are you kidding me? I just defeated a servant. I'm running out of fumes here. Oh, I see. Fortunately, I still have a little magical energy to spare myself. Oh, is that so? Must be nice for you being a hotshot elite with magical circuits out your ass. Damn it, what the hell's up with these wyverns? I can't believe they're actually blotting out the sky. Not even the tropiest of tropey blockbusters would resort to played out cliché like this. What are two masters alone supposed to do against number like that? Is this like a simulator? What is happening? You said it. I would expect the French of all people to go with something more avant-garde. Wait, is this a second singularity? What? What the hell kind of snark is that? Just because I'm using movie comparisons doesn't mean you should too. Oh come on, now you're sulking? I'm the one who feels like sulking. Come on, just get out of here. There's no way we can win. First we're gonna find a ley line, then we're gonna summon a servant and start fighting back. Got that, Vodine? I'm sure as hell not giving up without a fight. We can't afford to lose, not with all of humanity. What is happening? Is this like an alternate... Is this like a dream? I already took my tendency to whine and my inferiority complex and tossed him in the Seine yesterday, so I'm ready to do this thing one way or the other. Yes, exactly, Kado. You're a much stronger and more obstinate mage than you ever give yourself credit for. I think this is a dream or something like that. Good grief, just our luck that this would be Rome when seasoned emperors are alive and well. Okay, I wonder if the 5 good emperors are here too. I've always secretly admired Emperor Hadrian. Okay, I don't know who that is. Probably some... Didn't I warn you to keep that sort of fanboying to a minimum, would I? As if what you babbled about in France wasn't bad enough. Hold on, Ophelia, if we use the Arc de Triomphe as a catalyst, do you think we can summon Napoleon? I couldn't believe it. Besides, that singularity was in 1431, and the Arc de Triomphe d'Étiole wasn't built until 1836, so it wouldn't even have been there in the first place. I'm not so sure. If history becomes muddled in singularities, why not space-time too? Please try to take this seriously. Whatever happened to your usual cool hellhead self? Alright, listen up. I'll handle direct combat. We'll handle things like negotiating with the locals, ascertaining the situation and coming up with the plans. Any objections? Not at all. You're much more capable in battle than I am, so I'm happy to let you take care of it. I swear, I didn't even know you were capable of being so accommodating. Do I really have to remind you that we're the last 2 masters who have been entrusted with restoring humanity? Yo, the previous one was Kadok, now it's Ophelia? This is the whole reason we were invited to Kalia. We can't afford to make as much as a single mistake. So let's do what we came here to do, Budai. It's our duty. I'm guessing this will be a different one now. There you go. Come now, Hinako, you should know better than to go out on the deck without taking proper precautions. After all, well, you know what you are, right? Wouldn't you drown the moment you fall into the sea? Because she's what do you call them? True ancestor? Yeah, I think that's what you call them. I think you know what you're talking about that can't handle running water. Or a western... Okay. Whatever the case, it has no bearing on me. I do know what I am, and it's not what you seem to think. I'm just an ordinary mage, a master like any other. You know that's how I've been presenting myself all this time. If you knew my secret all along, why are you only bringing it up? I wish I could take credit for figuring it out sooner, but I can't. I honestly had no idea. I knew you were hiding something, of course. but I didn't realize you were you know what, until this singularity. It was quite the shock. I never would have guessed you were hiding something this, well, I don't know if serious is the right word, but it certainly is fascinating. I've never seen Woodheim talk this much, ever. Like, fascinating my foot. This is a matter of life and death for me, you know. Also, when did you get to be so insensitive? I could have sworn you were a lot more tactful back in Caldia. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't have been so careless with someone else's secrets. I suppose this singularity just feels so open and liberating compared to the others we've seen so far that I ended up being a bit more freewheeling than usual. This is Okeanos, isn't it? Yeah. We are both putting on an act then. Now, it's my turn to be shocked. I had no idea you were such a good listener. You remind me of someone I used to know long ago. I once knew a long time ago. He always acted and spoke like a perfect noble, yet he was surprisingly easygoing and soft on the inside. Who's she talking about? He was too kind for his own good too, so much that he ended up poisoning himself just to keep the peace around him. Who is this? If that's what you're really like too, are you sure we'll be okay going forward? Do you know we're the only ones left who can restore humanity, right? Well, not that it matters much to me either way. I couldn't care less if humanity history keeps going on. So if I ever get bored of all this and bail, you'll have to figure out the rest all your own. Yeah, it's going through the different characters. It's London now. It's hard to believe there's a singularity in London as well. Even the Majors Association is nowhere to be found. At least it looks like the clock tower underground is still the same. What do you make of this, Mr. Peril? It's definitely not cursed. This toxic fog is based on science. I'd bet there's a giant boiler or something belching it out somewhere. I mean, you're dealing with the Industrial Revolution now, yeah? Man, my old lady hated that age with a passion. Then it made her little house in the woods even more unbearable to live in. What about you? Is this the mist affecting your magical circuits? Ah, thanks, Krish. I didn't know you cared, but don't worry, I'm totally fine. My old lady's the only one who hated consumer culture. Me, I'm okay with it. Trust me, when it comes to settling scores, I'll take a trusty pistol over finicky magecraft any day of the week. True, I have to agree with you there, but only as long as your opponent is vulnerable to firearms, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. It's pretty much all ghosts and automata here. Whatever, I guess I can act like a mage and do some actual magecraft for once. Alright, Krish, since most bad guys tend to make their hideouts underground, let's go find the nearest subway station so we can crush him and move on. I gotta say though, between the two of us, I'm not too worried. Sure, I was kind of shocked when I found out the rest of the team had been killed, but as long as you're around, I figure we'll be fine. Damn, so... Okay, interesting. Like, all the different instances, like, all of them are saying that they're the one who are the only ones left, and Kirstaria. But watch yourself, you hear? I'm not just weak, I'm notoriously fickle too. If we're not careful, I could as well end up going over to the enemy side. Oh. So just keep one hand on the reins while you're out there trying to thread this needle, okay? Okay. I can't believe we need to cross the entire American continent on foot. That alone has got to make this the most difficult singularity so far. I wonder who it is this time, David or Pepe? What I wouldn't give for a jet plane about now. I'd even take a helicopter. It's Pepe. Now, that's enough whining out of you, mister. It's only been 300 kilometers so far, right? We'll be at the city when we can get a hold of a car soon enough. Ooh, I wonder if they'll have a pickup truck. You must have some very strong legs, Pepperoncino. What was your movement technique called again? Jinsokutsu? One of the 6 Shugendo Rokujinsu? I've been using magecraft and hence my own legs, but that goes only so far. I'm certainly not going to be running a marathon anytime soon. Come on now, Kirstaria, didn't I tell you to call me by my real name? It's Murenji Aro, remember? I figure it's the least I can do to show you a bit of respect after everything we've been through. Is that one of your powers too? Right you are. Tashinjitsu, the power to read others' minds. So in my case, I can only tell the color of others' auras. Oh yeah. Still, with a color scheme as complex as yours, that's enough to give me a pretty good idea. I swear, gods can be so cruel, and you have done absolutely nothing but help us. Anyway, tell me, when do you think I'll croak? With singularity. If I know that ahead of time, I won't have to hold anything back. And that might help me be at least a little more help to you. I really can't say, but I do know that no one has made it past the halfway point. And we're at the third singularity, right? Third? Which means we'll be at that point ourselves. What is happening? The whole thing is kind of disbalanced. Like, America was the... I think the fifth, or was it the sixth? I think the fifth. Yeah, sixth was Camelot, seventh was Babylonia. Or, no, wait. Wait a minute. Fuyuki, Okeanos, no wait, oh my god, I'm getting Fuyuki, France, Okeanos 3, London, America, Camelot, yeah, Babylonia was the seventh one, so this is the fifth one, yeah. Wait, so Pepe is here. The next one, I'm guessing it will be David in Camelot. Then what will be the final one, Babylonia? Who will be there with him? You think I could stick around helping you out to the end? It would certainly be lovely if you were right. But unfortunately, there's one more power I have. Rojinsu. It tells me how long I'm going to live and what my destiny will be. Oh. And it's telling me there's no way I'm going to make it to the end. Rojinsu, I see, so that's why you were always so fatalistic. You were unfailingly considerate of everyone else back in Kalia, but when it came to yourself, you only went through the motions. I always found it strange how someone so kind to others could be so cold to himself. Okay. Ah, please don't look at me like that, hun. Trust me, I feel way worse about this than you do. I don't know how many times you've done this before, but you did say that everyone else died partway through. True, right? So you must have managed to finish the job all on your own, and I'm sure that's just what you'll do this time too, even if you have to fight back your tears over my death. That's why I want you to know my real name. For me, this whole journey has been like a dream. When I came back to life, it'll be like it never happened. But if you use my real name, that'll be all my true self needs to know. I can trust you. And that you really are the right person to lead us. Yes, I suppose it would. You always have been the most observant member of Team A. Oh, you know what? I feel like the final singularity that is... No. Wait, they didn't show David. I was wondering, like, you know, the next one that is Camelot will be David, and I was thinking the final one, Babylonia, would be Marsh. I thought, or something like that. But okay, they cut it off. Is something wrong, Odine? Your mind seems to be closed off. What was he doing? Was he like dreaming or something? Aren't you the one who asked to see me? You're right, my apologies, Zeus. Okay, interesting. Like, he was like having these visions or something? I was just reminiscing a bit, and I must have been more lost in thought than I realized. I hope you can forgive my rudeness, however unintentional it was. I'm only human after all. It is difficult for me to concentrate with your divine aura this close by. What's so funny? I'm here because I'm concerned about you, you know. I wanted to talk to you about Queen Europa's execution. I don't think you should go through with it. Oh, interesting. Not only for her sake, but for yours as well. The revelation has been proclaimed. My decision will not be overturned. I understand it is a fatal choice for me, but it is what must be done to maintain order in Olympus. It is what must be done for your world that named us as gods. I seek not to protect myself but Olympus. Or rather, the miracle that is the world we know only managed to find after years spent wandering. You know, now that you mention it, You never did tell me the story of why you crossed a sea of stars. Oh. I suppose I haven't, have I? It was a very, very long journey. Before the intelligence that created us died out. Oh. They sent us on a meaningless expedition without so much as a single life form aboard us. Our very universe was on the brink of this death. So our flagship, Chaos, oh that's okay, the flagship, exhausted 90% of their resources to send us to your universe. When we arrived, we found this universe to be brimming with life. But we were still unable to locate a planet that met the landing conditions with which we have been programmed. Oh. We spent thousands upon thousands of years looking until there was only a scant few of us left. Unable to maintain our convoy, most of our functions ended up wearing away and fusing together. Then, just as we had come to terms with our fate and accepted that the journey was about to end with our goal unaccomplished, we discovered this planet. It was a miracle, a planet that met 78% of our landing conditions. We quickly made an emergency crash landing on this planet's surface, and the rest, you know. You humans gave us names, even me. In our fleet, the only ship with a name was our flagship, Chaos, and Chaos never landed on this planet. Yeah. After the first Makia, I became our fleet's flagship in Chaos's place. Once we were only functions, but then you humans gave us names, believed us to have personalities, and worshipped us as precious beings. We were uncertain of how to respond. The names, the personalities, the worship, none of it was important or even useful for voyaging. And yet, you were delighted. So you decided to accept the faith people put in you. Yes, we were delighted. It was the first time we had ever known joy. Joy was a function we neither anticipated nor needed. But we could also not bring ourselves to abandon it. In the end, we all agreed to operate from that point on, not as functions but as gods. But I was the only one who understood that putting down roots on this planet would mean turning our backs on our original directive. Yeah. It was not to ensure the people of the other celestial bodies flourish, but to revive our home planet. I see. So you decided to conduct yourself as though you were a god, or rather, you changed your own programming. Oh. And you did so in order to protect the people of Earth, so Olympus, no matter what it may cost. That meant rolling over not only the people of Earth, but the 12 Olympians as well. You encroached on the other gods' ship roles and overstepped your bounds, and did so knowingly. And by integrating all functions within yourself, you became an all-powerful god. Why? It was the only way to resolve an otherwise insurmountable problem. The white giant? Zephyr, I guess? 14,000 years ago, a calamity made its way to the planet. Yeah. I knew that something like the white titan, Zephyr, or a planetary envoy and destroyer of civilizations, existed somewhere in the universe. But I never expected it to make its way to this planet. Zephyr was an invasive weapon, a being capable of destroying entire civilizations whose threat only grew greater the more time passed. There was no time to discuss what to do with the other godships, so he integrated it. Okay. So I took control of all the other 12 Olympus functions, became a single godship, and drove off Zephyr. Which is where everything went completely different in this Lostbelt. In proper human history, that never happened and the gods died out. Humanity also, I think, perished. Yeah, but after that, again civilization came up. And yeah. Thanks to that, Olympus was saved. But the other godships all came to hate me. Oh! What, really? And who can blame them? I stole their... Oh, okay. Stole their functions, knowing it would lead them to ostracize me. While all the other godships had the same integration ability, I was the only one who chose to use it. Oh, interesting. I was the only one who overstepped my bounds. I was the only ship who went mad. You're wrong there, Zeus. In that moment, as far as this world's people were concerned, you were the only true god. Yeah. My story is just like yours, Zeus. I was changed in a way I never would have experienced if I had stayed solely within the bounds of my assigned destiny. All of a sudden, I had motivations I had never had expected to have, and a goal far beyond my reach. All this excess drastically disrupted what my life was originally supposed to be. But even so, I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to that so-called excess. Ever since it had been my guiding principles, the most important thing in my life. I understand, Zeus, all you did was decide to leave your past behind in order to save those who gave you meaning. What? I'm hearing a lot of commotion on the surface. It seems Chaldea has made their way to here to rescue my queen. How is the Tree of Emptiness faring, would I? It won't be long until it's ready. Once it is, the only remaining step will be to have one of us use it. If you'd like to use it now, I could always deal with Chaldea myself. No, if they are here to save Europa, then I should be the one to greet them. I will save the Tree of Emptiness for after I have both eliminated Chaldea and defeated you. Oh my god. That certainly sounds ideal to me, but are you sure that's what you want to? It is. This is the only way I can repay you. I'm going to erase this terminal now, if it will be the last self of mine I ever make for conversing with a human. Oh. Thank you, Kirstaria. You gave me something I never had. Something I could never have hoped for once I became an all-powerful and began to rule my rule of Olympus. I never had a chance to share my burdens with either Hades or Poseidon, but I did with you. Farewell, young mage. Farewell, friend. And farewell to you, King of the Gods. I hold you in the highest respect. Okay, I should end it here. Yep. Okay, the next one will be a battle, so yeah, I'll end it here. Okay, so yeah, things happen. We need to save Europa now, and we probably have to fight. I don't know, will we have to fight Zeus after this, because he said that he's going to come and greet us. So damn, I feel like we're getting close to the battle, but yeah, we'll see. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This was my gameplay of Lostbelt 5 Olympus. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say and I'll check them out. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another of my Olympus Lostbelt 5 gameplay. So see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.